Welcome to Life is Hard TV, the life show for the rest of us. You've tuned into the cooking channel. I'm Chef Dave, and welcome to my kitchen. Super Bowl Sunday, we're making lasagna. This is an exciting day. We've got all the ingredients laid out, and we're going to have a lot of fun here. Lasagna is very easy to do, and the reason we're doing lasagna on Super Bowl Sunday, obviously you can feed a large group, so let's have some fun. So the first thing, you may have seen the sauce and the meatball recipe. Come on over around and take a look at the sauce, the simmering sauce with the meatballs. This right here, folks, is a thing of beauty. So this has been simmering now for a couple of hours. We got to get right up in there and take a peek at that. How's that looking in there? Simmering. Look at it. It's probably about a 6. Actually, this is ground turkey. We got about 6 pounds of ground turkey. Probably about 50 meatballs in there, so great. Alright, so that's going on the side. And what we have here, we got a little, I took a bunch of sauce, just the sauce out, because this is going in a lasagna. We also have, come on over and take a look, we got the leanest Italian sausage in the country right here from Ed Stearns, like I said, in Charlton, Mass. It's out of the casing. I actually buy it in bulk. That's all sauteed up and ready to go. And I'm going to show you right now. Right now I'm going to show you how to mix the cheese for the lasagna. So first, what we have is the ricotta cheese is in the bowl. We're going to add to it probably about a good. Now we have we're making a pretty big batch, so we have 1.5 pounds of ricotta cheese, and to that we're going to add about a good sized cup of mozzarella cheese. And we like to go part skim on the mozzarella. We did whole milk ricotta cheese. Well, the third cheese in the lasagna cheese mixture is Parmesan. We've used this before in the meatball mix. You've seen it. Very easy, ready to go. Imported from Italy, pre-grated, and we're going to put about a good cup or so in there. So we have 3 cheeses in the lasagna mix, and you've noticed I've saved a little bit of the mozzarella because we're going to need this for to go on top of the lasagna after. And once again, folks, you get the recipe online, so you don't have to worry about memorizing everything. This is kind of just a how-to demonstration. So we're going to add about 3 eggs. 1 egg per pound of cheese. We have at least 3 pounds of cheese in there. So we got 3 eggs, good to go. And we want to add a ton of parsley. Parsley is obviously, again, we're here in Connecticut in the winter. And I don't have a lot of fresh parsley left over. I didn't freeze much. I do grow it in the garden. However, it didn't freeze much, so that's long gone. So we're going to go, unfortunately, dry, but it still adds nice color and nice flavor. So we have the 3 cheeses, we have egg, we have parsley, and we're going to add a generous amount of black pepper. In this case, probably about a tablespoon to go with the cheese egg mixture. So now we're going to mix it up. That's all you need right there. This is the fun part, watching this come together. Great. So we're going to mix that up, and now we're going to work on layering the lasagna. Alright folks, we are ready to layer the lasagna. Now, this is lots of fun. This is where all the fun begins. We have, first we have to start with the sauce. Now, like I said, I took a lot of just the sauce out of the big pot with the meatballs to make it easier and quicker. I'm going to have to try to sort around those meatballs. Now, we're going to put a couple of generous scoops of sauce in the bottom of the pan. And you really, it's very important so it doesn't stick. You've got to have a good 1/8 to 1/4 inch on the bottom. So we start with that. Now what we're using, and this really makes life so much easier when you're doing lasagna, from Trader Joe's, no boil, imported from Italy, excellent stuff. It's flat, has no ridges on the side, it's not curly. Not that curly is bad, but I kind of prefer the flat, more of an authentic Italian taste and feel and look. And what I've actually done is, now it's dry pasta. I've nipped the corners of some of these, and I'll tell you why, and I'll show you how to do it. So you take one piece. Now the stuff is kind of brittle. It is kind of brittle, so you got to be careful with it. But you take one piece, take a very sharp paring knife, and you just score it back and forth a few times, nip off the corner. You just try to break it, the piece will shatter, it won't work out. The reason you need to do it is because when we're layering, so we have the sauce and we have the first layer, come on in with the camera. We take the corner, the nipped corner, you place it right down, it fits snugly right into the corner, which is great. So then we're gonna go with the sauce. Take a nipped piece. I nipped about 15 or 20 pieces just so we have enough. And those go into the corner. Take the pieces that are square and not nipped, place those in the middle. And really, there's no set way to do this. As long as you get the lasagna noodles into the corner. And you can see there's a little extra space in the middle here. So what we're going to do is just put a couple of extra layers. And it's really not a big deal if you have extra pasta. It doesn't have to be one perfect layer. On top of that, more sauce. So here we go. And when you're using, a great point, when you're using no boil lasagna, you have to make sure that you're generous with the sauce, because the pasta absorbs a ton of sauce. So we have sauce. So far we have sauce, we have lasagna, we have more sauce. Now we're going for the cheese. Now we take the cheese, and don't be afraid to get in there down and dirty, get the hands in there, spread it out. Now the thing about the ricotta cheese mixture, and again, this was 3 pounds. I'm not sure if I was correct in the beginning. 3 pounds of ricotta, about 1 pound of mozzarella, and about 1 pound of Parmesan. Tons of parsley, egg, black pepper. There you go. Okay, now it's in the hot sauce right there, and that's really gonna help melt it a little bit, and then you can spread it around. But you don't have to go too crazy, because you don't want the lasagna to move around much. Great. And once it bakes, it's really going to spread out nicely. Okay, now we have Italian sausage. I'm going to put it on 1/2 because we have a Super Bowl crowd. I'm not sure who will like sausage and who may not, but so we'll keep it on 1/2. And what we have here is frozen spinach, folks. And I've taken, it's been sitting on paper towels for about a good hour, and you can see that the paper towels have absorbed a lot of moisture. Very important to keep moisture to a minimum when making lasagna. So there we go, we're layering in. Healthy amount of sausage on 1/2 and the spinach around the rest. Now we're going to layer another. Put in another layer of pasta. The nipped corners into the corner fit nicely. There we go. We're going to have a little extra in the middle there, not a problem. Good to go. And here we are, folks. Now we lay in some sauce. Again, very generous. You see, I'm putting a good 4 to 5 full ladles full of sauce on top, and it really looks like a lot. All right, great. So there we go. We're going to put that in the oven. I'm going to finish layering that off. We're going to put that up. We're going to bake it for 45 minutes. Take it out, add a little layer of mozzarella cheese, and we're good to go. Okay, everybody, we have the lasagna. It just came out of the oven, 45 minutes. Let's take a peek. You can see that the top layer of pasta is kind of taking some shape here. So 45 minutes, and one thing I forgot to mention is make sure you keep it covered for the first 45. Very important, especially with the no boil. So what we do now, we top it off with some mozzarella cheese. And I'm running a little bit low on mozzarella. You want to probably go a little bit heavier to make sure you cover everything. And we're going to pop this back in the oven for 15 minutes. Take it out and it's done. Let it sit for 15 before you serve it and you're good to go. So Life is Hard TV, the cooking channel. Enjoy it. We'll see you soon.